someday we'll just find out that there's a tremendous shortage of both silver and gold, and the prices will fly.
Let's talk about silver, because also Jim Rogers was speaking favorably about silver today, saying it was cheaper than gold historically. Would you mind talking about that a bit? Because you were in very early on silver.
We are still very, very involved in silver. In fact, we own more dollars worth of silver than we have dollars worth of gold. I've never been that tempted to sell silver because that's the way I have to stay in the game, because there aren't too many really massively inexpensive silver opportunities around. But silver is a favored investment of ours. I mean, I totally agree with Ted Butler. The day is coming here that there have been major banks that have major short positions in the silver market. There's not much silver around. And if some of these big investors who recently moved into physical gold ever moved into physical silver, I mean, the shortage would be so desperate so quickly that silver could have a very large run.
It's surreal. It's just not believable. A grand absurdity, a great deception, a delusion of momentous proportions, insanity passed off as logic, grandiose schemes built on falsehoods with the morality of Ponzi and Madoff, evil described as virtue, ignorance pawned off as wisdom, destruction and impoverishment in the name of humanitarianism, violence, the tool of change, preventive wars used as a road to peace, slavery sold as liberty, a government out of control, unrestrained by the Constitution, the rule of law, or morality. We have broken from reality, a psychotic nation, ignorance with a pretense of knowledge replacing wisdom. Money does not grow on trees, nor does prosperity come from a government printing press or escalating deficits. We're now in the midst of unlimited spending of the people's money, exorbitant taxation, deficits of trillions of dollars spent on a failed welfare warfare system, unlimited supplies of paper money equated with wealth, a central bank that deliberately destroys the value of the currency in secrecy, without restraint, without nary a whimper. Yet, cheered on by the pseudo-capitalists of Wall Street, the military-industrial complex.
Collusion is our business. Yes, collusion with the military.
You know, people sometimes think of the defense budget as you got to arm the troops, defend the nation. But for most people that are involved in it, you realize this is business. Competition for contracts between very large corporations.
The sad part of all this is that we have forgotten what made America great, good, and prosperous. We need to quickly refresh our memories and once again reinvigorate our love, understanding, and confidence in liberty. Violence and lost liberty will result without some revolutionary thinking. The good news is the reversal is achievable through peaceful and intellectual means, and fortunately, the number of those who care are growing exponentially. We ought to prepare ourselves for revolutionary changes in the not-too-distant future. I yield back the balance of my time.